It's a Friday night in Columbia as we get ready for women's college basketball. Tonight, an old friend is back in town as a South Carolina.
And we're poised.
Opening tip. The first possession belongs to the South Carolina Gamecocks. Raven Johnson, 94 points in the opener against Grand Canyon. Shot 60% from the field, 47% from three. Tessa Johnson off the glass. Offensive foul.
Every time they get a touch on the ball, they're going to see if they can get the paint, make the defense implode, and create something easy out of it.
The floater goes. They get it inside to Edwards for an easy two.
And that is
a rebound for Latson. And the Gamecocks run the floor. It's Edwards.
South Carolina getting out there. Very tough defense, and right there we see Raven Johnson putting pressure on the primary ball handler, shooting that gap and get
Johnson. And another turnover. Edwards leads the rush. The easy layup. Raven Johnson calls out the play. Put up 11 points. The opener against Grand Canyon. McKeer, a deep three. Well, she's fouled. It's in that debut. She had 3 blocks, John. She's
6'1", 6'2", long, but extremely skilled lineup, but is extremely smooth with her game. She gets in foul trouble quickly, and so she's not out there to showcase what she's capable of.
Latson runs the floor. And one. Johnson, if you're on the floor with Raven Johnson, John, you're running because she's going to find you in stride. Fuller. High arcing three won't go. And again, it's Johnson to Latson.
You see it, right?
I see it.
Difficult to mark one or the other.
And Latson says she feeds off of Raven Johnson's energy. Someone who, when she walks into the room, she just likes. Johnson finds Okote. Another and one. They had great energy to be around. He's always eager to learn and to teach.
Taking care of the ball, not giving it to him, because even on a missed shot, South Carolina is gone out in the open floor. And so,
here's the freshman, Kiara Miller. Finds Kohler for three. In and out. Rebound is tracked down by...
She's a freshman, so she hasn't learned yet, but always playing in the air can be a problem.
Land Fitzpatrick. Tough shot. Draws contact. Only had 1 point in the season opener. She started the game, John, played just 4 minutes. She's a transfer from Seton Hall, 37 games off the bench. Latson. They get inside to Edwards. Now kick to the corner. McKeer. McKeer, an offensive rebound. Oh, great feed. Edwards to McDowell. Isla McDowell. True on the first. 3-level scorer.
On the paint, on the perimeter, making you drive. Beautiful pass from McCoat.
Up to McKeer. Another opportunity for South Carolina. Contact, no call. McDowell from the floor finds McKeer. Oh. Loose ball. Tracked down the corner by the Gamecocks. Okote rips it away and finishes.
Opponent, and was able to find herself a layup from that.
You talked about it in the open, John, but Coach Staley told us that Okote is the strongest player that she's ever had.
Level type of player.
And she's enjoying playing for Coach Staley. She said days and bad days. She knows how to talk to players through that. She said, for example, I've been having against Grand Canyon.
Well, I'm telling you this, man. I saw her in shoot around. She barely missed a shot.
Did not score in the season opener. She has scored tonight. 3 for 4. That's already. That shot misses. The putback is there for Miriam Dowda.
The amount of size they have in the interior, they're going to put a ton of pressure on that perimeter and make it tough.
Fast break.
Gamecock up to be able to fill that void and find a way to continue to put points.
You don't need that depth at the point guard.
She stayed aggressive, really working to turn the corner on her defense.
Which 12 minutes per game last season for Seton Hall. Johnson with a head of steam. Edwards asking for it in the post. Johnson got it to her for the easy bucket. Paige Kohler. To the corner, and Gherkin. Lauren Gherkin, the sophomore from Findlay.
How she is able to stretch the floor from three and how effective she is out there on the floor.
Speaking of effective, Kohler getting to the bucket, but
rhythm somehow, some way.
Preseason All-MAC first team. Johnson, she'll take it herself. McKeer makes her move. Stops, pops, and hits.
See how skilled.
And a turnover here. It's Fern ahead of the pack.
You're going to get those types of mistakes from time to time, especially newer players. Oh, beautiful teardrop floater from.
It's Donahue the other way for the Falcons. Gherkin inside the key. It's short. Guys for the rebound. She's in a hurry. Goes behind the back. Tessa Johnson.
One of the.
Coach Staley talked about how hard she's been working this season. That time she feeds Okote. Good look.
For believing in her movement, believing in that dream that she had to put bodies in the stands every game.
Good looking Ohio. She had 3 points in the opener against Louisiana. Johnson for three. Got it. Looking for help. Gets it in Okote. Defense from the Falcons. Okote stays with it and converts.
Hands around her and still finding a way to put the ball in the basket.
Contact. And Donahue will head to the line.
2 free ones.
She's coming off a solid freshman season. It was Max Department's year-end awards ceremony. That's the second to go. Johnson to Ladson. We've said that before, John.
That wasn't off of a turnover or anything of that nature. That was literally off of the ball being inbounded and Raven Johnson.
Now 5 assists for Raven Johnson. She had 7 assists to just 1 turnover in the opener. Edwards wanted an and one. Kiera Miller against Tessa Johnson. Feeds it inside. Oh, a block for Medina Okote. Tracks down. Johnson. Oh, she drills it.
She's going to let folks know that she is not afraid to take it this year.
It's a tough shot there. Edwards. Edwards has a game-high 14. Flying in for the rebound is Ellis. Gives the Falcons another opportunity. A nice feed to Bland Fitzpatrick. Edwards, established position inside. It's becoming too easy for Joyce Edwards. Johnson, Edwards draws contact, and she will head to the free throw line. Canyon misses the first. The foul was called. He's named first team All-SEC. McKeer and Okote. Johnson.
Beautiful.
It's whipped inside to Dowda. A foul called on. Hits the first. His knowledge of the game helped her fall in love with basketball. She was born in Nigeria but moved to the U.S. Bland Fitzpatrick. A nice feed to Cook. It won't go. It'll stay with Bowling.
Blow up their handoffs. You got to have a way or figure out a way to make sure you're strong with that ball.
Well, Latson ran into a roadblock, but Okote comes.
She's fighting for it.
She's got 11 points. Inside, that's Jaden Cook, the junior forward from Richmond.
Establish herself down there in the post. She could be big for Bowling Green.
Johnson, so smooth.
So score in the areas that most players cannot. We call it those kill zone areas. The area before the primary defender that's guarding you can recover in the secondary. She's probably not going to hit the floor.
Hopefully she's okay. Hits the second. She'll check out. Kohler got to the paint, kicked it out. And the bounce goes in for Kiera Miller. Called on Miller, who picks up her third. This year, best in program history.
But adding that aspect of being more aggressive, seeing if she can get those paint touches and score, seeing if the defender goes under the screen, she makes him gate.
Donahue found a lane. Got the bucket for the Falcons. Latson, 1-on-2, it's in and out. Kohler brings it back out. Now the floater, and it goes for Paige Kohler. Got 7 points.
And you can tell, and she has not stopped working. She is going to hunt. She's going to continue to battle for that area, that space to score. How about can find a small lane? It's going to be contested, and then if you miss it, you're most likely not going to get that offensive rebound.
Johnson finds Edwards. Lost it for a moment. The Gamecocks recover. Edwards in traffic. She converts.
Back on defense. It was almost like they knew that the fast break was going into the layup.
Oh, the third quarter runs out.
That is unparalleled for South Carolina.
Anytime you get a fifth-year winner back in your program, it's a great job of running the offense. Now Donahue. Kohler for three. The bucket for Janiah Bland Fitzpatrick. She's got 10 points now for Bowling Green. First Falcon in double digits. McDowell.
Up the physicality, up the aggression.
Scoop is good for
spots for Bowling Green. It's just continually finding ways to put the ball in the basket.
Bullseye from Tessa Johnson. Kohler working on Johnson. Runs out of room. Miller for three. Got it.
Had a matchup that tickled her fancy there.
Complete team effort. Edwards will head back to the line. Opportunity for a three. Hers a team high. 24 points.
Dow, those things that don't show up in the stat sheet to alter the run, the drive.
Johnson feeds Okote inside for two. Season tonight at number 2 South Carolina. Gherkin. And whistle by Latson. McDowell nails it.
Those positions, every position she may end up guarding depending on who's on the floor. She's just tough.
Speaking of tough, Latson
6, but a lot of that's due to how they've gotten. What I mean by that is it's stuff that they already do. It's not.
Fern, a good basketball family, John. Father Aaron is the head coach at Charlotte. Her brother played there and is now a grad assistant there.
Aggressive and match with force, and so it's been cool years back and down at Charlotte. So good little tree there.
Five seconds. Cecil was deflected. Possession.
They're not quitting. That's one thing I will say. They're still playing as if, you know, every possession matters, and you got to have that.
Moscaine connects.
Coming right.
Dealt sack.
Footwork.
Hits the second. 112 points. That's third most in program history. Looking for more here. It's tapped up to Ladson.
Great.
The horn sounds, and the game ends. South Carolina defeats Bowling Green 114 to most in program history.
Yeah, impressive feat from South Carolina, really going out there and just playing their game. They didn't play outside themselves. They didn't try to